Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
James Holder, iFall TV, in association with Matt Clinch, Jim Mobile. With me, I've got none other than Tommy Langford. We're in Wales today, ahead of his British title clash against the Mexican Sam Sheedy. Who knew of Sam's Mexican heritage? I didn't. Firstly, how are you, Tom?
I'm good, mate. Not too bad, thanks.
Good. Let's talk a little bit about this fight before we talk about anything else. How much do you know about Sam Sheedy?
I've watched a fair bit of him, to be fair, since the fight was announced, and he's a good boxer. He's clever. He's good. You know, he can make things hard for you. But from what I've seen, very confident I've got all the tools, and I'm performing and delivering right on the night. My arm's been raised, I'm British champion.
You've had a long camp for this, probably 15 to 16 weeks, as stated in the press conference. How have you kept yourself motivated and ticking over all that time, Tom?
Funnily enough, it's not really been too much of a problem. Like, obviously 16 weeks or however long it was, maybe even more, I've been in the gym, do you know what I mean? Because when the focus of the fight completely changed. Obviously, originally it was Eubank, really preparing for a real physical battle, you know, getting super fit, and the physical side of things more, because I knew I had the boxing tactics and I knew I had the style to beat him, just had to be physically right. So that after that camp was about that. Then he pulled out and we got the change, and so it was about adapting to Sam Sheedy, which was fine. But actually, the moves are date back, and I had a bit of a break because I was flying. So I've been back in the gym like five weeks and peaking perfectly. Do you know what I mean? So it's just about adapting where we were at in the camp and doing everything right and all that sort of thing. Plus, it's given me a lot more time to work with southpaws. I mean, I'm very comfortable with them anyway, always have been, but the more that's in front of you, the better. So the extra few weeks has actually benefited me in a sense, because it's given me a lot more time with some awkward southpaws in front of me and, you know, figuring them out. So it's all right. It's not been a problem really.
It must be like a roller coaster of emotions for yourself. Yeah. You're due to fight in the biggest fight in your life against Chris Eubank Jr. He, for whatever reason, pulls out. That fight doesn't happen. But then sort of in limbo, thinking, am I going to fight for the British? Am I not? And then Sam Sheedy, giving his due, he steps up to the plate to make an interesting contest.
Yeah, it was nuts, to be fair. The first half was mental, but you know, I'm very, very fortunate. I got a fantastic coach in Tom Cheney. He goes above and beyond the realms.
Underrated trainer, Tom Cheney.
Yeah, because he stays at the limelight, doesn't he? But like he goes above and beyond the realms of a trainer. You know, he's a trainer, a friend, a guidance. You know, a counsellor. He does everything. Do you know what I mean? So I've got him there, and it's a godsend really, because he's just kept me on it the whole time. Kept me on it. Kept me focused. You know. When the Eubank fight went, but we found out we still got the shot of the British. You know, he reiterated to me, you know, how important the British title is, how much it means, and believe me, I know how much it means, and it's massive, and that is what it's about. This fight, crossing that line on Saturday night as British champion.
Do you believe the Eubank injury was genuine?
Who knows? No, I don't. I don't believe it is genuine, because I know what tennis elbow is. And it's it's an overuse injury. You don't just get it from one spot. So it wasn't tennis elbow. Whether he had another injury and they called it that, but then I don't know. It's all nonsense anyway. He's chip paper now. You know what? Really, he's in the past. He's got no title. He's not looking at fighting anybody. Doesn't want to fight anybody. Any of the world champions. Don't want to fight the British champions, British challengers. So who's going to fight? So he's done himself in. So it's, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, I've managed to move on from that now, and to be fair, he's well in the rearview mirror now. I'm not bothered.
Well, listen, on that note, Tom, I wish you the best of luck on Saturday. We're all expecting a great contest between yourself and Sam Sheedy, and thank you very much for talking to iFall TV.
Nice one, James. Cheers, mate. Speak to you Saturday.
Cheers, Tom. Thank you, mate.